I think this project will make a big difference to the group. Not only will it raise their esteem, but it will probably encourage them to take on other projects, and neighbouring areas are looking at the project as well. There are other areas that now people are thinking, well, if they can do it, so can we.
Located in the Cynon Valley near Mountain Ash, Abercwmboi is a small village with a wealth of industrial history. Cleaner, Greener Communities has recently been working with the residents of Abercwmboi on a community garden project. There was an opportunity to transform an overgrown, derelict allotment site into a stylish garden area designed by local residents to suit the needs of their community.
The community of Abercwmboi have wanted this garden for a long time. I think they've tried for many years to get funding together, to sort of make a difference here. They've got quite a strong group of people and a lot of residents that are willing to work here. So fortunately we've secured some funding for them through the Cleaner Greener Communities programme, and we're going ahead with the garden, obviously with the help of the group and the residents.
Cleaner Greener Communities is a partnership between Keep Wales Tidy, BTCV Cymru and Groundwork in Wales to encourage local communities to take responsibility for their own environment. Funded by the Welsh Assembly Government's Heads of the Valleys programme, each of the three partners works with local residents on specific areas of the project, with the aim of increasing community pride through practical improvements and skills-building initiatives.
Well, we're hoping it's going to bring the community closer together and be able to work with the youths and all age groups, that it's going to all work together to make a real happy atmosphere and place that you can visit.
A community meeting was held with a range of volunteers from all backgrounds and ages to get their thoughts and ideas on what the garden should look like. Plans were drawn up and discussed to see what would be possible to feature in the garden.
Basically today is the first day that we've got the machine on site. The machine driver is working with us to clear the site. It's obviously quite uneven. I think there's quite a lot of rubbish that have been fly tipped on the site and obviously been left and the grass has grown over it. So we need to clear the site, not just for health and safety purposes, but to create a blank canvas then for which the group and the community can come in with ourselves and do the design of the garden and start implementation.
Once the garden design had been agreed, BTCV Cymru stepped in to offer training opportunities to the residents to implement the designs on the actual site. Residents interested in particular areas of garden design were invited to learn more about the skills needed to carry out certain jobs.
What they are learning today is how to construct the retaining wall from wooden sleepers and how to construct and put in a drainage channel, because as you can see by the site it's quite wet here, so they're learning the importance of a drainage channel, the reasons and rationale behind why we're putting it in, and basic carpentry skills on how to construct a level, flat and safe, most importantly safe, retaining wall.
Residents were also invited to the groundwork offices in Abercwmboi to learn more about the practical aspects of designing a garden and how to create a stylish space for people to enjoy.
Community garden is really important to the residents and the community of Abercwmboi. It's bringing everybody together, whether they want to come alone or whether they want to come together as part of a group. The school is involved in it. We've got from children, young people, right through to elderly residents involved. But it's giving people an opportunity to come together, to have a place where they can relax, sit, enjoy themselves, meet with other residents and socialise, breaking down isolation within the community, and make people feel good about themselves.
Rob Jones from Willow's Garden Centre taught the volunteers some interesting techniques for designing their garden and how to measure out particular features.
They're learning how to draw geometric shapes and also to create some nice soft lines in the garden, so that when it's all finished it's not going to look straight and clinical. It'll be nice and soft, somewhere pleasant to sit in. Perhaps they won't do a garden as big as this in the future, but it will give them a lot of confidence. It'll help them think about their own garden and what they can do to make it a little bit better, and how they go about doing it without spending too much money.
Once the theory part of the course was completed, it was time to put the designs into practice and mark out the garden features on site to ensure areas like a path, raised beds and a vegetable patch would fit in the designated space.